sites in Pritchard have been changed around. The 2 churches that operate in Pritchard will not operate there. You will pick your commodities up at the Langham Auditorium or City Hall in Pritchard. So call Mobile Community Action 457-5700. The Essex Cable Company is accepting applicants for sales representatives. These positions require reliable transportation. You will work in West Mobile County, Bayou Battery, and the Grand Bay areas. There are full-time positions available and part-time positions available. If you're interested, apply at the Essex Cable Company. That's 6008 Clearview Road. That's off 3 Notch Road, 1 block west of Schillinger's Road. And we do have one caller on the line. Let's go to the line and see if we can answer this question. You're on Employment Outlook.
Yeah, I think if a company is not capable of paying $4.50 an hour to $5 an hour for any kind of labor, it shouldn't be a business to start with.
Okay.
The second thing is the companies are trying to get all the employees today to go on to a part-time situation such as Cheryl, Montgomery Wards, and etc.
Okay. So are you a proponent that the minimum wage should be raised? Do you think it should stay as it is, or?
That's what I said. It should be raised.
Should be raised.
That's right.
Okay. Thank you for your call. And the caller did bring up an interesting point. There are large numbers of jobs being created. The economy is still in an upswing, but the jobs that are being created are in the service industry, the communications industries, and the sales, cashiering industries, and a lot of the positions are part-time. So you have a compounded problem where you're working part-time and you're earning $3.35 an hour. So if you work full-time year-round, you earn $7,000 a year approximately. But many of the jobs are part-time.
And those jobs really don't offer any extra security because insurance, they don't offer insurance, because as long as you work for less than the minimum of 40 hours a week, then the employer is not responsible for picking up any insurance, which really doesn't give the worker any incentive to stay on that job. More than likely he will want to leave and move on to get a better paying job. When people don't get self-gratification on their job, they usually seek employment elsewhere. But because of our times are so hard, we're desperate to stay where we are.
Right, and that brings us back to International Paper Company, because what is about to happen, if they don't reach agreement, International has said that they're going to conduct a lockout, which is totally legal, and this is a part of the labor agreement. And they took applications last week, this week at least, and they had just a large number of people applying because people are working on part-time jobs and lower paying jobs, and people are saying, well, if I can get a job making $8.50 an hour starting, then in essence, the heck with the union. So that is a situation that has occurred now.
We know that the minimum wage now stands at $3.35 per hour. What was the last Congress act on the minimum wage law?
From reading and going back trying to research some information on it, the last laws that were passed through the Congress concerning the minimum wage was in 1977. But at that time, the law that was passed was in a series of progressions that led up to 81. So the current $3.35 an hour minimum wage has been in effect since 1981.
Right, 1970. 81,
right, 1981. They passed the law in 77. They raised it in increments, and the $3.35 an hour has been in effect since 1981. So,
and the cost of living is going up. Food is not going down. So $3.25 is not much money for a family of 4 to try to survive on, because there's so much. You know, an apartment that might have been $350 a month, maybe $425 a month, and we're still talking $3.25 an hour.
Okay.
Yes.
Also, another interesting point with the international paper situation for people who are viewing in, who are either considering looking for employment or who may be coming out of school, the ad that International Paper Company ran required that the applicants that applied had resumes. And that's a very interesting point, because even now